So the question is how to install a 4569 lever latch or the 4560 on a 4510, except when you're installing it upside down. Now, I have not prototyped this, but I've taken it apart and realized why it doesn't work out of the box, even though your tailpiece on the back of your cam plug gets in here and pulls that latch back. So when it's like this and you turn the lever, the rotation of the lever and the movement of the cam are in opposite directions, and that's inherently the problem. Whether you have it right side up or upside down, well, when you turn the lever upside down, you have the problem of needing to rotate the cam in the same direction as the lever rotation in order to retract the latch. So when it's right side up and you rotate that lever clockwise, it's moving the cam on the back of the cam plug counterclockwise. We turn it upside down. I need to be able to rotate the lever in your orientation. That would be counterclockwise. I need to pull that cam on the back of the cam plug counterclockwise as well. They both need to go like this. So the problem is it doesn't work that way. And the problem is because of where on the back of the cam plug it is attached. So I've disassembled the cam plug and I've realized you need something like this. Okay, and all I've done is take a piece of paper and it's going to go like this. So that when I rotate this, it's going to pull this back in the clockwise sort of orientation. Oh, that all fell out. That's what needs to happen. I can put this back together in just a second. My paper cutout may not stay on there, but I need to be able to rotate that. I've not prototyped this. I've not taken a piece of steel that's, say, 80 thousandths thick and put it on a grinder and then if I was going to make a tailpiece, I would take a piece of steel. I would mimic the same thickness of the standard, which is probably about 100 thousandths. Okay. I would cut a paper template like this and make sure that it was what I thought would work. I would absolutely have to use this retaining pin or mimic something like it so that it is holding. You have to have, actually you do. So you'll have to have this pin inside of here because the spindle is loose. So the cam that you create is going to be drilled and tapped to the free area in here, and you're going to use really small screws, like a number 348. That would be on the back of a mortise cylinder, or maybe even the next size smaller. But then this pin has to be in here so that the bottom of the cam, the one that you make, is making sure, because you're holding it on back here with its C-clip, this component doesn't just fall out, which it will, obviously, but we're going to capture it with this, with the plug that's there. You're probably going to need, you're going to need something on there. Probably what I would end up doing is looking for a truss head screw with a very small washer that would allow that to stand off, and maybe an extremely small washer and nut on the back. What I'm trying to say is you're going to want the underside of your cam to be held under the shoulder of this modified pin that you're going to create, such that you have this screwed to this spindle, the spindle receiver, but it's held captive underneath the shoulder of the pin that you're creating, which is held back here. Is someone going to actually build all of this? I don't know, but I am quite confident that I could certainly do it. It's kind of what I'm looking at right there. That's all there is to it. It's a concept. It's not a solution, meaning here are the parts, make it happen. But I think it's a concept, and you could from this build a proof of concept because The proper way that this is going to otherwise work when you invert that, as you've discovered, is the only way to get the cam plug to move clockwise is to rotate the lever counterclockwise, and that's the inherent problem. Thank you very much.
Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.